Meteorologist Damon Madsen with a check on the forecast. Damon, some developments in the last few minutes?
Exactly. Yeah, we have updates coming in real time. That's just how quickly these storms are developing, firing up, and turning severe. So we'll continue to give you the latest throughout the entire evening, of course. One of those latest updates, the severe thunderstorm watch. I mentioned it just a little bit ago, but it's been expanded now to include a lot of northern Virginia here, Fauquier, Prince William, Fairfax, and also into Loudoun counties, and then the D.C. metro, the rest of southern Maryland also included within this severe thunderstorm watch, as we are really starting to see this second wave of storms fire up. Over the last couple of hours, we don't have a defined line of thunderstorms, but you see these isolated cells just stretching across the heart of the DMV. Let's zoom in. We have one active warning going on at this current moment here that goes until 5:15. This is down to the south. This includes Culpeper, Fauquier, Stafford, and also Spotsylvania counties. And this storm, what you're seeing here in these very bright pinks and purples, even blacks on the map here, that is likely some hail coming down within the core of this storm that is just off to the east of Flat Run, south of Richardsville. This has been mostly following the Route 3 corridor south and east, and it's producing that hail and heavy downpours, as well as likely some very strong wind gusts. So again, this warning goes until 5:15, and it's taking its track off toward Fredericksburg and the busy I-95 corridor. And of course, on a Friday evening down toward Fredericksburg, yeah, there's going to be a lot of people on the roadway, so definitely something to stay aware of. Now, we've been watching closely here a couple of cells that are not severe, but we have some heavier downpours right along I-66 near Haymarket, moving over toward Manassas. The cell over Loudoun County still producing some heavier rain, and we just had a heavier downpour develop along I-95 in Fairfax County near Annandale and Groveton. So you get the idea here, folks. We're starting to really see this development, and we'll zoom in a little bit closer right there, right along Springfield, where I-95 connects with I-495. Some very heavy rain ongoing near Franconia and Fair Vernon. So this is the type of setup we have going through the rest of this evening. Heavier downpours continuing to develop as we move along through the rest of the evening. And this storm, like every other, is moving off to the east-southeast. Hayfield going to be one of those. And then we're not quite done. Back across the eastern panhandle into Washington County, still looking at a couple of cells ongoing. One, yet again, just south of Berkeley Springs on Route 522. And if we can zoom off to the north here, we're not in Maryland yet, but we have these heavier downpours just across the line near Mercersburg. Special weather statement on that at this current moment. Not a severe thunderstorm warning, but we are starting to see these cells pop up, and Martinsburg as well, seeing a heavier downpour just off to the west. So as we move along through the rest of your evening, we're going to have this isolated to scattered activity developing with time. It's going to bubble up throughout the rest of the evening, so we just have to continue to see how things go the rest of the evening. Stay aware, watch out for those warnings as they fire up. Hail, damaging winds will continue to be the primary threat, but the main thing here is that once that sun goes down, 8 to 9 o'clock tonight, and then onward into your Saturday, we're done with this system, and the severe weather threat will then be over. So folks, the good news is this is not going to last for the entirety of your Friday nights. But there's a good look at it here again. Damaging winds, hail, going to be the primary concerns we deal with any severe thunderstorm warnings the rest of the evening. And then your weekend is looking so much better as we do get to enjoy very quiet conditions, sunshine, temperatures that jump to the upper 80s for your Father's Day. And while we do have showers in the forecast pretty much every day next week, we're not talking about a soaker any one day, as those rain chances have backed off.